What if Elon Musk was to acquire TikTok? Okay. Would it represent a significant shift in the social media landscape? The acquisition could be valued between $40 billion to $50 billion, as suggested by analysts familiar with the situation. The acquisition could have profound effects on TikTok's user base, which comprises about 1/3 of American adults. This price range is comparable to the $44 billion Musk paid for Twitter, now known as X, back in 2022. If this acquisition is successful, what would you call the new TikTok? X-Talk, perhaps, or Tweetalk? In 2023, X generated $3.4 billion in revenue, which represented a 22% decline compared to the previous year. The majority of this revenue came from advertising, which accounted for about 75% of total revenue. There are projections suggesting that if his AI company associated with X reaches a valuation similar to OpenAI's $86 billion by the end of 2024, then X's stake in XAI would be valued at approximately $21.5 billion. The information indicates that X is expected to introduce a peer-to-peer payment service in 2024, which could significantly enhance its revenue streams. This increase in valuation could positively impact investor confidence and potentially lead to increased revenues through various channels. As of January 2025, TikTok has 1.4 billion monthly active users worldwide. As of the end of 2024, TikTok is projected to generate approximately $20 billion in revenue. While as of January 2025, the platform known as X, which was formerly Twitter, has approximately 611 million active monthly users, the user base has expanded rapidly, surpassing many established social media platforms in a relatively short time frame. This figure places X as the 12th most popular social media platform globally based on active monthly users. This represents a significant increase from its reported revenue of $16.1 billion in 2023, indicating a growth trend as the platform continues to expand its user base and enhance its monetization strategies. President Donald Trump has been known for his prolific use of Twitter, often posting messages at various times throughout the day and night. President-elect Donald Trump's Twitter account was permanently suspended on January 8, 2021, following the violent events at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Following this acquisition, Musk expressed intentions to reform Twitter's content moderation policies and restore accounts that had been banned under previous ownership. He emphasized a commitment to free speech and indicated that he would consider reinstating controversial figures who had been banned. TikTok will be banned Sunday unless ByteDance divests its U.S. operations to an American entity, though the Supreme Court will soon rule on an appeal to the ban, and Trump, who has criticized the idea of banning TikTok, may be able to extend the deadline by 90 days after his Monday inauguration. TikTok, the popular video sharing platform, is owned by ByteDance Limited, a Chinese internet technology company. TikTok parent ByteDance would likely look for a sum of $40 billion to $50 billion for the U.S. operations of the hit app. TikTok does not have headquarters in China. Instead, it operates from Los Angeles and Singapore, reflecting its commitment to serving a global user base while maintaining compliance with local regulations. The world's richest person, Elon Musk, would likely be looking at a price tag similar to what he paid for Twitter if a deal materializes to buy the American operations of TikTok. According to one well-known analyst covering Musk, as China reportedly mulls allowing a sale to Musk to prevent an all-out US ban. This announcement comes as part of a broader strategy to reduce what he describes as excessive censorship and to simplify content policies. The Supreme Court is currently deliberating on a legal challenge to this statute. The outcome would depend heavily on how Musk chooses to manage the platform while navigating complex legal landscapes. The law mandating the divestment was enacted due to national security concerns, with lawmakers fearing that user data could be compromised by Chinese authorities or that content could be manipulated. The emphasis appears to be shifting towards allowing greater freedom of speech while relying more heavily on community involvement for managing misinformation or harmful content. The court's ruling will significantly influence whether TikTok can continue operating in the US. The acquisition of the US operations of TikTok would be a golden asset pickup for Musk and his social media company X, Added Ives, who covered Twitter when it was a public company and now covers Tesla and the American technology industry at large. If Elon Musk was to buy TikTok, it could lead to substantial changes in how social media operates today, ranging from platform integration and user experience modifications to regulatory challenges and market dynamic shifts. Such a deal would not only impact Musk's portfolio, but also reshape TikTok's operations and user experience. In his statements, he indicated that the company would be moving away from stringent content filtering practices that have been in place for several years. Given TikTok's controversial relationship with its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, and concerns over data privacy and national security, regulators in both the US and Europe would closely examine the implications of such a merger. TikTok has consistently denied these allegations and has pursued legal action against the government to block the enforcement of this law. However, discussions are ongoing within the Biden administration regarding how to handle this situation. Issues related to market concentration and content moderation practices would be at the forefront of these discussions. If TikTok were banned due to regulatory pressures before or after Musk's acquisition, it could create opportunities for competing platforms like Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts to capture TikTok's audience and advertising revenue. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg announced significant changes to Meta's content moderation policies, emphasizing a shift towards prioritizing free expression across its platforms, including Facebook. While Zuckerberg did not explicitly state that there would be no filter globally, his announcements indicate a significant reduction in the level of content moderation previously employed by Facebook. Changes in platform policies might disrupt existing communities and influence how users interact with content. In 2023, Facebook generated a total revenue of $134.9 billion. This figure represents an increase of 15.6% compared to the previous year. Notably, the United States and Canada contributed around $61.2 billion to this total revenue, despite only accounting for about 8.9% of Facebook's global user base. A significant portion of this revenue, approximately $71 billion, was derived from the Facebook app itself. A law requiring TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to divest its ownership or face a shutdown of its U.S. operations is set to take effect on January 19, 2025. A substantial portion of ByteDance is owned by global institutional investors, which indicates a diversified ownership model that extends beyond Chinese interests. Analysts speculate that this could result in new functionality, such as enhanced e-commerce capabilities and changes in content moderation policies. Additionally, content creators who rely on TikTok for income may need to adapt to new monetization strategies introduced under Musk's management style. For instance, users might see the introduction of paid verification systems similar to those on X, which could alter how creators engage with their audiences and monetize their content. Billionaire Frank McCourt, the former owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, leads the Project Liberty bid for TikTok, while other American billionaires are closely involved in the high-stakes drama, including Jeff Yass, whose Susquehanna International Group firm owns a 15% stake in ByteDance. However, it is important to clarify that TikTok does not operate in mainland China. Instead, its parent company has established headquarters in locations outside of China to cater to its global audience. As of now, TikTok has designated Los Angeles and Singapore as its primary headquarters for international operations. Furthermore, the board of directors includes members from various backgrounds, with 3 out of 5 directors being American. This strategic decision aligns with ByteDance's approach to managing its business needs according to the markets where its services are offered. As of January 2025, 170 million Americans are reported to be monthly active users of the TikTok app. This figure represents a significant increase from the 150 million users reported in February 2024. The growth in user numbers indicates TikTok's expanding popularity in the United States, reflecting broader trends in social media engagement. The acquisition of the US operations of TikTok would be a golden asset pickup for Musk and his social media company, X. However, any potential acquisition would likely face significant regulatory scrutiny. About a third of Americans use TikTok, according to a June survey from Pew Research, topping the 21% using X, but concerns about TikTok's China-based ownership and whether the Chinese government could force it to hand over user data led lawmakers to pursue a ban if ByteDance doesn't sell the platform. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.